Hello everyone, I'm Rahul, and today I'm going to talk about success. And my intention is to make you rethink about the opinions and ideas that you have gathered about success. So first of all, let's try to understand what does success mean to a lot of us. When most of us say that I want to be successful, we simply mean that I have a certain goal in life and the achievement of that goal will make me successful. So there are two aspects to success. First, there is a goal, and second, the achievement of goal. And most of us are so occupied in that achievement that we never ever question whether the goal that we have set in our life is really worth pursuing. J. Krishnamurti has said, "It is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society." Now, this is the reality for most of us. Most of us are pursuing a goal that is not ours. Most of us are pursuing a goal that is given to us by the society. It could be our parents, it could be our teachers, it could be the so-called intelligent people around us who influence us. And in all this, we simply deprive our natural talent. We simply deprive our heart's call. And we just become a victim to this social structure. And that is what J. Krishnamurti means when he says that it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. So first of all, you really need to question whether the goal that you have set is really worth pursuing, or is it just something that will make you somehow fit in this profoundly sick society. Never ever follow something which is not yours. Never ever follow something which is not according to your intrinsic nature. Your first responsibility is towards yourself. So we really need to drop all the social conditioning, all the burden of social pressure, and we really need to ask ourselves whether the goal that I'm pursuing in my life is really mine, or is it something that is given to me by the society, the parents, the teachers, and all the well-wishers. Once you are clear on this thing, then you have to make a commitment towards yourself that the goal that I'm going to set in my life is going to be mine. Why am I saying this? Because each one of us has a unique genetic makeup. We all have unique inclinations, we all have unique life experiences, and we are not meant to fit in the commonplace jobs. We all are meant to do a specific thing in our life, and it is our responsibility to make a goal, to choose a goal that is according to our intrinsic nature. Doing the thing that is according to your intrinsic nature, which aligns with your intrinsic nature, will give you great fulfillment. And doing something which is totally in conflict with your intrinsic nature is really exhausting. So our first responsibility is to set a goal which is according to our intrinsic nature. Now, coming to the second aspect of success, the achievement of goal, this is also something where a lot of us go wrong, because we set our goals. The very achievement of the goals is dependent on external circumstances and situations, something which is not in our hands, something which is accidental. And an intelligent person, a conscious person, would not leave his fulfillment on some sort of an accident. Now let's take a hypothetical situation so that you have a better understanding about success and goal setting. Let's say that there is a person who is a real estate agent, and his whole family has been in this business for last 15-20 years. They are extremely successful, and this person never wanted to be a real estate agent. He always wanted to become an actor. But somehow his family convinced him to become a real estate agent because they said that it will pay well, it will bring you recognition, financial security, and all the rest of it. Now suddenly this person realizes that being a real estate agent is not something which is in alignment with his intrinsic nature, and he wants to become an actor. Now I want you to pay attention here, because this is the beginning of goal setting. Suddenly this person sets a goal that he wants to be an actor. Of course it is a good goal. It is according to his intrinsic nature. But is there a guarantee that he will become the highest paid actor? There is no guarantee. Is there a guarantee that he will be recognized for his work? There is no guarantee. Is there a guarantee that he will be a known face in the theater and the films? There is no guarantee. But is there a guarantee that he will enjoy his work and he will earn a living out of it? Now this also we cannot say with certainty. But if he will just stick to his work, if he will just pour his whole heart and soul in the work, then certainly there are high chances that he will earn his living out of his work. He will not have to earn his living from somewhere else. And if he can just minimize his needs, if he can just keep his needs to the bare minimum for initial few years, then it will become much more probable to earn a living out of his work. And this is a great secret. If most of us can just minimize our needs, if we can keep our needs to bare minimum, then certainly we all can do what we want to do in life. We can enjoy our work. At the same time, we can earn a living out of it. Necessities can be managed, but luxuries are infinite. If you can just enjoy the work that you're doing and you can earn your living through it, then there is nothing else that you need to live a happy life. This is a recipe for a wholesome life. You will have a healthy body, you will have a healthy mind, and you will have a healthy spirit. These are the most overlooked aspects of modern living. So you will be so much rooted in your being if you will just stick to this idea and definition of success. And I'm not against the conventional success. If the fame comes, if the money comes, if the recognition comes, just deeply enjoy it. Make the most of it, but don't hanker for it, because it is totally accidental. Just like you cannot predict whether it will rain tomorrow or not, in the same way you cannot predict whether the fame will come, whether the recognition will come. These things are dependent on a lot of external circumstances and situations. So you have to choose a goal which is according to your intrinsic nature. Secondly, you have to choose a goal which is dependent on your own actions, not on the actions of other people, not something which is dependent on external circumstances and situations. You cannot leave your fulfillment to some sort of an accident. Now let's address the biggest question. If today you decide that the goal that you're pursuing in your life is not worth pursuing, and you want to set a new goal according to your intrinsic nature, and you are also willing to minimize your needs so that you can stick to your goal, will people approve of it? I think they will not approve of it. Forget about the society, even the closed ones will not approve of it. Your parents will never advise you to leave a job that brings you some financial security, some future prospects of growth. Your friends will not tell you to start something from scratch. If you have invested years of your life in a particular training, in a particular education and field, they would want you to stick to it. So if you are going to have a new beginning in your life with this understanding of success, people might even consider you as a failure. So be prepared to accept it. Gautam Buddha left his palace in search of truth. He went to the jungles, leaving all the luxuries behind, the kingdom behind. And according to his father, he was a failure. According to his wife, he was a failure. He even left his newborn child behind. Now, this takes a lot of courage. This takes a lot of responsibility towards your intrinsic nature. And Buddha's intrinsic nature was telling him that this comfort is futile and he needs to go in the search of truth. He followed his heart. And was there a guarantee that he is going to develop one of the most sophisticated philosophical school that will transform millions of people in the future? There was no guarantee. Was there a guarantee that he will come upon some truth, some enlightenment, some nirvana? There was no guarantee. But still he followed his heart. And in my opinion, he was a real success. His father might think that he is a failure. In the same way, the people close to you might think that you are a failure. But all that makes you successful is your commitment towards yourself. So I hope that I have given you enough perspectives to rethink about your ideas of success. And I think that you will really change your ideas of success. You will change the whole definition of it. And I wish you all the best for it.